Good morning, ladies. I'm here to just show you how to create a beautiful foundation for your headscarf at the witness production. Couple things about this: it's going to help you to be a lot more comfortable in your scarf. It'll help things not to be shifting around on you and pulling at your head. You're going to be more comfortable. As you've all heard, we are going to be covering all of our hair in the production, and there's a very good reason for this. Because back at the time that we're portraying, women did not let their hair show. To have your hair show was tantamount to showing your private parts, and we didn't do that unless you lived in Egypt or something like that. So we're going to keep our hair covered, and the way we're going to do that is with a simple headband. I have already put mine around my neck. That's going to be your first step. It can be any kind of a headband, maybe something that you work out in, or even one of those terry cloth headbands that you can find in the bath aisle. So the first thing that you're going to do is you've got your headband all around your neck. If you have medium to long hair like I do, you need to pull your hair back into a messy bun. If that is a trouble for you, you can Google it anywhere, but basically, here's how I do my messy bun. And, oh yes, and this would be another thing that I'd like to show you is a scrunchie. This can be very helpful for giving a rounded look to the back of your head. And I like to do my messy bun right about here. The reason I do it there, now again, it's not up here, it's not going to be too high, we don't want anything too crazy because we're all like in the marketplace. The reason I do my bun this high is twofold. One is to help hold my scarf in place because gravity doesn't tend to pull it down as much. And then the other is that I have kind of a square round face and it gives me more of an oval appearance. And it's not going to be quite that puffy once we get the scarf in place, but there's all these little subtle things can kind of make wearing a headscarf more normal. So I'm going to keep on moving on because I don't want this video to take forever. But the next thing is you're going to pull your headband right up to your hairline, covering all of your hair. You can leave it over your ears or you can pull your ears out, whichever is more comfortable for you. And so that's basically it for creating the foundation for your headscarf. I may go ahead and put another video out with a few other tweaks, but oh, look at my dear husband. You have to see the back, you have to see his bun. Okay, there's never a dull moment. Bye-bye, honey. So just to give you heads up, ladies, if you are wanting to play with some scarves, because as some of you have been in productions before, you know that it's kind of like crazy trying to get everyone dressed just so. But basically, I just wanted to show you a little bit about how we're going to wrap the scarves in two different styles that I personally know of. Now and this is another reason I wanted to show you the headband, is for helping to secure your veil, because we can use straight pins to your headband, or even if you're uncomfortable with straight pins, we may go ahead and use some safety pins. But basically this gives you something to put a foundation to pin your scarf to, so it's not going to be going everywhere. From this, basically, you'll be having help. I use basically a lot, don't I? Interesting. You will be getting some assistance with making sure everything looks just so with your headscarf. But if you know how to do it a little bit on your own, that's just going to make it easier for them. So there's two different types of scarves draping. If you were a pagan woman, you're probably going to be covering all of your neck and right around your face back in that time, and which is pretty much the same as they do today with the hijab. So this is kind of a hijab type styling. Or you may Thea has really liked this, and I do too. There's a tickle style that the Jewish ladies use today, and I can imagine it may have been the same back in Bible times, that they may have wrapped this scarf in a way that's a little bit more like this. There's several variations. I can see that I don't really have all my hair covered. We're going to be working on that. But there's several different ways you can work your scarf after that. But that's the basic thing. If you can come to the productions with your undergarments on, or know how to put them on quickly, the headband and a nice messy bun that is rounded to your head, not sticking up too much. And so that's it. I'm gonna put another video out that I guess I'll call 201, and that is for any ladies who, like me, get a little creeped out by this look. And there are some subtle ways to make you look a little bit more like yourself. You're not going to necessarily recognize yourself, as most of you know who have been in a production where you've covered your hair, but they can help a little bit. So again, feel free to watch 201 if you want more tips. Thank you.